The Guardian. Students drafted in to plug NHS gaps. Carillion talks failed to provide rescue plan. And apparently Chelsea Manning is going to run for some election in America. She was a he, but yeah, weird stuff. Daily Mail. The Facebook drug dealers exposed, cannabis peddled to children on social media. I smell bull here. And they said drug dealers and they're talking about cannabis. Cannabis isn't a drug. Cannabis is a natural plant given to us by the creator for us to do with what as we see fit, and then evil governments came in, realised it could cure cancer, AIDS and almost anything else, so they decided to ban it from being able to use it to basically heal ourselves. But what do you expect when you've got a criminal government running things? UKIP chief on brink over his mistress' vile text. Yeah, this something just not quite feel right about that. Don't know what it is, but just something don't feel right. Daily Mirror. I'm a celeb host. Love split. Agony of Ant. Star's anguish as he reveals his divorcing wife of 11 years. So, The Times. Ministers dismissed warning on failing firm. Carillion given public contracts despite red flags. Oh, so what that suggests then is that the ministers, those that we put into supposedly run things, are a bunch of useless twats. Household face big fines in fly tipping crackdown. Well, if you hadn't made everyone register their vehicles to use the tip, and they're very selective on what you can dump there now, you know, the stuff that you can make your money, then maybe others wouldn't be fly tipping. It's your own fault. I'm glad I'm not on that particular plane. Michelin star for MPs. They are taking the piss. Parliament chefs will be given extra training in an attempt to win a Michelin star as part of a drive to raise the income from Westminster's restaurants. Now, these aren't the restaurants that the parliamentarians go and eat in, although they may be as well. But either way, have they not got it good enough for this 70, 80, 100,000, however much it is they get a year, on top of all the expenses, which is doubles the wages and in some 10 times more? But no, they want a Michelin star chef to cook for them as well now, while others are starving and haven't got food and are homeless. But these bunch of parasites. Economic outlook. The British want to maintain a European-style approach to the economy. Whatever people say, the Chancellor Philip Hammond has told a German newspaper. No, we want out of Europe, we want out of the EU, we want out full stop, not maintain anything. But guess what? You're going to get it regardless. Now this is a particular favourite of mine. Council tax burden. Council tax bills are more than 50% higher in real terms than they were 20 years ago, research says today, with increases of up to 5.99% possible this year. So they are ripping us off yet again. Yet again, they are ripping us off. The scum. Ant to pay wife 31 million. Priciest Brit celeb divorce ever. Well, if that's just half of it, he's got too much bleeding money, hasn't he? iPaper. UK's Brexit arms deal. Exports to the world's most repressive regimes rise by nearly 1/3. Licenses worth $3 billion agreed in the year after vote to leave EU. Controversial deals include 1.1 billion sales to Saudis, military equipment for Equatorial Guinea and Uzbekistan. Government singles out arms as priority in post-Brexit trade push. Yeah, because they want to keep making stuff that can kill other men and women and children because they make money of it and they don't give a shit about who they kill. On the left there, the wrong button. Hawaiians lose their cool after missile attack, false alarm. And I saw this earlier, and I heard it, and it said this is not a drill, found shelter. That's not an accident. That's not an accident. Definitely not an accident. UKIP ultimatum, your girlfriend or your job, leader is told. Metro, your racist lover or your job. Times, Financial Times. Lloyds brings thrill seekers back to earth. Ministers under pressure over 2 billion in contracts for crisis hit Carillion. Last ditch rescue. So they got 2 billion to what? Just throw at another corporation, a private corporation. They got 2 billion to throw at it. Yet they can't stop the homeless. They can't provide homes for the homeless. They can't feed the poor. They can't feed the hungry. But they can throw £2 billion at a failing corporation. I think we need to get rid of those in so-called places of power. 10p Daily Express. Brexit may be lost, warns Farage. Brexit was never going to happen. We all knew. Colder than Moscow in new ice blast. Fibre diet can fight arthritis. Daily bowl of cereal may ease the pain. Because you can believe everything you read in the papers, can't you? Ants Agnier's divorce battle looms. The Star. Ant faces 60 million divorce battle. Well, that's just a ridiculous amount of money for one couple to have anyway. 2 weeks of polar blast hell. Anger at UKIP girl Meg rant. Dennis Healy. World events do not occur by accident. They are made to happen, whether it is to do with national issues or commerce, and most of them are staged and managed by those who hold the purse strings.